What is good, YouTube? I'm up here at the crappie spot, and I normally don't fish this earlier in the day, but as you can tell, there's water in it now, and it's been steadily rising for probably a week and a half or so now. So I'm going to throw out a couple of cat rods just to have them out there, just to see. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to focus on trying to catch a couple of crappie because I'm craving crappie tacos. So let's get down here, get rigged up, and get some lines out. Alright, first fish, what is it? It's a little bitty yellow bass, which will make prime bait for our rods over here. That is really shallow. Like, the water's still low for what I like to do my catfishing in, but that is, it's definitely up, but that is still really shallow. Let's loosen our drag. Hit the clicker. Get this rod back over here where I need it. And by the way, both of these rods are Mad Cat bolts, Piscifun Chaos 60 reels, 40-pound Berkeley big game, just down to a Carolina rig. God, that is still really shallow. What are you? You're the right paint job, but you're the wrong size. There's still a couple of y'all stragglers up here, and I can definitely tell the water's a lot warmer because these fish are warm. Ooh, belly flop, sorry. Oh, that one might be a keeper size. Oh yeah, keeper size. You know, I added this string to this stringer to get it a little bit longer, and I am thoroughly regretting that decision. Well, after a frustratingly long amount of time, I finally got this thing semi-untangled. Got one. Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, pretty. Chill. Chill. Well, It was a good one. We got hands on it, so it counts. But that one was actually a really dark one. Usually when the crappie are spawning, they get really dark, especially the males. And this Shimano Sense-Light rod, I'm surprised. It throws 1/64 ounce jig heads really well. Oh, what are you? Ah, you snuck up out of nowhere. Thought I was snagged, like, for real. Ow, 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 ow. Right paint job. Wrong size. And there goes two of my worst enemy. Two gar. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't tore into my cut bait out there yet. That's good. Well, it was a little good. It's a little fish, so it's a little good. Tell you what, chill. Y'all some of the most ornery crappie that I've caught all season. Oh, well, didn't mean to backflip you. Another one. Another little bitty one. Well, that one don't count because it got off. But yeah, I am really impressed with how this Shimano Sense-Light handles throwing 1/64 ounce heads. It's a stiffer ultralight, but it throws them really well. I just barely felt that bite. You just a little one. Little one. That gar ate that bobby garland. He just got the tail of it and nipped it off. That's a good fish. I thought it was snagged. That is a big old warmouth. That is a very pretty warmouth. If you were a little bit bigger, I'd keep you and try you out, but I need fish bigger than that. That's a better fish. You are going to be close. just barely. Really? Really? You had ambition. Like this tiny little warmouth, hopefully y'all can see it, this tiny little warmouth hit about like some of the bigger crappie do. Just a tiny little tap. We back to catching monsters. Yeah, I may have caught the gills on that one a little bit, but yeah. The regular bobby garners wasn't doing very good, so oh, belly flop, I'm sorry. That one's a little bit nicer, but not by much. It's not a keeper size, but it's a catcher size. Ow! I didn't ask for a hand piercing now. I did not ask for a hand piercing. Bite really just died off really quick, but then again it did start warming up really quick, and I've noticed later we get into spring and summer, the worse the crappie bite gets up here at that spot. Anyway, I'm not going to include every catch in the video because most of the crappie that I caught today were about the size of these 90mm Berkeley gillies, itty bitty little crappies. So anyway, I'm going to get these crappie filleted and marinated and on ice, because I finally got a small little cooler with me with some ice packs in it, so we'll get that took care of, go get the stuff to make fish tacos with, and head home. All right, we're back. I've already got my little burner thing set up here and getting the oil good and hot, and I was shooting another little short video a while ago, and some C-130s flew over. Now this has nothing to do with this video, but some C-130s flew over and were flying so low that they were just barely, like the tail wing was just barely poking above that tree line. And that's maybe 300 yards away, not far. Anyway, like I said, that's going good. Probably a little bit too hot already because I've been yapping. But we've got some crappie fillets, some small ones, just enough for tacos. Still got it marinated in some Cholula original hot sauce, because actually no, the last of my chipotle, because Walmart apparently decided they didn't need to carry it anymore. And I also put a little bit of Slap Your Mama seasoning in there to kind of give it a little extra kick. But we're also going to put some panko breadcrumbs in there to give it a little bit of an extra crunch. Don't want much, at least for now, because I don't know how much I need. And we're going to pour some Whisker Seeker seasoning down in there. I think this is the original, actually. I've had this bag for a while. I think that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Let's see what that oil looks like. Alright. Oil is definitely good. It's actually probably a little too warm. Alright, we're going to let that get good and crispy. You got to make sure the tongs work. These have been going for a minute now. Not a literal minute, but a minute as in a general time measurement. Alright, I think that's a fair amount of time. I'll go ahead and shut you off. Ain't nothing growing there for a while. Alright. We're going to construct us a fish taco. But the first thing we're going to do is tear off a little piece of this and to sample it with the Slap You Mamas and original Whisker Seeker and Punko breading. Two of them. Definitely a lot crunchier with the Punko breading. A little bit more kick with the Slap You Mamas mixed in with the Chipotle Cholula or whatever. And Whisker Seeker Cajun, I think it was. I'm not sure. Definitely a lot, not a lot, but a little bit spicier. Still really good. Anyway, let's get to building this taco. Alright. I'm going to take some of this crunch here. Put it on there. Not much. I'm going to kind of save that other small piece for another one. Shredded lettuce, knife. Mater. Fillet knife. I'm improvising and just cutting it off like that. Grocery store, or Piggly Wiggly, didn't have any tartar sauce, and this is the next best thing that they had. Alright, some people probably find this kind of gross, but I have to have cheese on all my tacos, whether it be fish tacos or whatever. And I know this one ain't exactly the most fanciest taco on the planet, but it'll work. And for a little extra razzle dazzle, it's my stuff. I 100% could have gotten smaller tortillas, but I didn't. Saving it for later. Okay, maybe it's because I'm biased, because I made it and I didn't pay a whole heck of a lot for it, besides the stuff I bought today. But homemade fish tacos, fish wraps, or whatever are so much better than what you can get at the store. Season them however you want, and it's just better. Anyway, that was actually really good, and I'm definitely going to do it again. Just don't know when. Hopefully with catfish before too long, because I haven't had fried catfish in a while. Not that store-bought crap either. Anyway, I definitely had fun making this video and doing this fish taco deal. Hope y'all like the video. Links to everything that I can think of in the description. Thanks for watching.